Alright, welcome back to WMMA Now with your host, Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with some news out of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. So, the fight between Carla, the Cookie Monster Esparza, and Amanda Ribas that was tentatively scheduled, targeted for UFC 256 in December, is not going to be happening. News is coming out of MMAfighting.com, so I'll go ahead and just read the article here for you. It says, Amanda Ribas needs a new opponent for UFC 256. Ribas had an in-the-works matchup with Carla Esparza planned for the December 12th pay-per-view event, but that matchup will no longer be happening, multiple people with knowledge of the shift told MMA Fighting on Friday. The matchup had been agreed upon by both fighters, but wasn't finalized due to the date, according to a person close to the situation. The hope is the matchup can be booked for a future event in early 2021, though the current plan is to keep Ribas on the UFC 256 card against a new opponent to be named later. Ribas became one of the hottest prospects in the UFC after scoring wins over Emily Whitmire, Mackenzie Dern, Randa Marcos, and Paige Van Zandt over the past 18 months. The UFC is currently searching for a new for a new opponent to face Ribas on the same card at the UFC Apex, sources said. Ribas called out the winner of the Cookie Monster versus Marina Rodriguez after making short work of Van Zandt in July, and Esparza gave Rodriguez her first MMA loss days later on Fight Island. That was Esparza's fourth straight victory in the UFC, but she won't be making her return to the cage in 2020. So, just to go over what the article says, and what the article seems to imply is that it has something to do on Esparza's end. Now, I haven't looked into this yet to see if there's maybe an injury, a conflict of interest with the date, but the article definitely says that, the article definitely implies that this is on Esparza's end. It says, wasn't finalized due to the date, and then it says that Esparza won't be returning to the cage in 2020. So it seems like something's going on with Carla Esparza. It'll be interesting to see, though, who the UFC finds to match up against Amanda Ribas, who is a very risky fight, or I should say she is a high-risk, low-reward fight for just about anybody who's ranked above her. You know, you look at it, she's number 12, and she's number 12 even though she hasn't beaten anybody ranked yet. But you look above her and look at who's available. You got Tisha Torres, Marina Rodriguez, Michelle Watterson, Joanna, and then the champ, who's available that's ranked above her. And Rose Namajunas. That's who seems to be ranked above her right now. And honestly, who really wants to face the number 12 ranked fighter who looks promising, but can't quite be sure yet? I mean, who really wants to risk a spot like that? Certainly nobody within the top 5 is going to, which, well, most of the top 5's out anyway, or has fights booked. Honestly, most of the top 10 is booked. But everybody, it's going to be just a high-risk, low-reward fight for anybody above her right now. It'll be interesting to see how the UFC matches her up, and it'll be interesting to see what comes out of this regarding Esparza's situation. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the news in the comments down below. If you liked the video, please give it a like and share it as well. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to WMMA Now, the most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.